Hello to all my lovers of Barbie, miniature, MiniVerse, home decor, and all things fashion. I'm Aries, and welcome to another episode of Does This Mini Fit Barbie? And can we use it for our purposes? And today we will be answering that question by opening up this new MGA MiniVerse Real Brands. I have to say, I have very high hopes for this series. So I have 4 capsules today, and I am, of course, willing to buy more if they prove to be worth my while. And of course, if you are a collector of minis, you are no stranger to Real Brands or to having the miniatures of actual brands. We first got introduced to them in a Shopkins series, which had pretty much the same miniatures, just in a really odd way of representation once you got them out of the package, which it worked. But now we have this series, and I can't tell you how excited I am to get these open. So let's get to it because we have no time to waste. Now this pale green or teal is definitely one of my favorite colors. So I am most happy to have this color capsule. And I love the wrapper. The series actually brings a couple of different companies together. And I am so excited. So let's get this thing open and see what we can get. And here is a better look at the wrapper if you have not seen this series yet. And here is a close look at the pinhole because there is a cheat available at minimimo.com. So if you're interested in finding out what is available, take a look on that website. And here is a quick look at all of the various companies that are represented in this series. And I would love to have the Folgers. And the most important one for me is the turkey. I would absolutely love to have that one. So, wrapper 1 down. Let's get to wrapper 2. Wrapper 2 down. Each capsule comes with a warning pamphlet. So make sure that you read these warnings because you don't want to get injured or cause yourself any harm. And here is a look at our collector's guide for this series and all of the miniatures that are available. There are so many good miniatures to have in this series. And I am such a fan of Pop-Tarts. Have been since I was a kid. And I love Pringles. And Cheez-Its. There are quite a few things on here that are pantry staples in my home. And we have a buy now. I love that. Planters nuts. I am just in such awe that there are actually things in these miniatures. Not an absolutely new concept, but definitely probably the best done that I've seen it. Totally needing all of these miniatures. And in our capsule, we received 2 very adorable Have a Sunny Day brown paper bags, which are definitely giving me all the vibes I need to. I look like I've just gone to the grocery store. And I am not mad at it. Let's see what we get in our bags. In our first brown bag, we received the Planters Peanuts, or Planters Cocktail Peanuts, which, loving the realistic depiction of Mr. Peanut and all of the known trademarks. I can't wait to get this thing open to see those little miniature peanuts. I am like blushing. I am so like just happy to have these capsule items. And we received the Breyers cookies and cream ice cream. So let me zoom in so that you guys can get a closer look at these adorably made miniatures. And here is how our Planters peanuts look from behind. I absolutely love MiniVerse and their commitment to their very minute details. You cannot beat their attention to detail is just unmatched. I always say that, but I am always surprised. Let's get this Planters open. And the Planters does have a seal foil on it, so let me get that open. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. There have got to be 1,000 little peanuts in this container, and I am absolutely loving it. It is giving me all the vibes, and I am here for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. They have just outdone themselves as far as I'm concerned. And make sure you guys are very careful when you put the little seal back on, because I could not get mine to stay actually sealed. So it is more liable to open the next time I take off this container. Just be mindful that the contents of these Planters will probably spill out the second time you open it versus the first time, if you have the same experience as me, which you might not. But just, putting that out there. And now we can get to our ice cream, which I am a huge fan of cookies and cream, and Breyers, as far as I'm concerned, has probably some of the best ice cream. It's definitely the freshest, cleanest tasting ice cream as far as I'm concerned. And yes, I will tell you, I am an ice cream connoisseur. Okay. I love so many different types of ice cream, and I'm always willing to try a new one. I don't think I haven't met an ice cream that I didn't particularly care for, unless it was something that was just real out of left field. But yeah, I can pretty much get down with any kind of ice cream. And Breyers, like I said, is one of my favorites. So this is blowing my mind. Mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. And now is what I've been waiting for. With our Breyers ice cream comes our cookies and cream ice cream. I would say kinetic sand, but whatever it is, I am so happy to have it, because now we actually have something usable inside of our containers. So let me get this open so that I can place it into our container. Of course, you see, this is not edible, so let's not eat it. Proceed with caution. And to describe this product better, I would say it is like two different types of kinetic sand. You have a more fine kinetic sand, and then you have kind of like a more textured, rocky sort of kinetic sand that's mixed in to give you the little black cookie pieces. But loving it. Absolutely loving it. MiniVerse. We also received a very nice ice cream scooper. And I don't know, y'all, I love ice cream so much, especially cookies and cream, that I might have to take a pause for the cause and make me a sundae real quick. Y'all might have to wait. Nope, the devil is a lie. I cannot do it right now. I'm gonna wait until later. Maybe just one scoop. Just, a little tester. A little bit of this and I'll be good to go. Oh, that's so good. How cute is that, having my cookies and cream ice cream and my panda cup? Loving it. And in our second Have a Sunny Day bag, we received the Pop-Tarts, the Cheez-Its, and the Hostess Twinkies. Let's get these things open so we can take a closer look. Let's take a closer look at our Pop-Tart box. We got the unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts. They come 2 in a box, and the details are finished all the way around. They have nutritional facts and other Pop-Tarts you should try. And of course, your heating instructions. I put mine in the toaster. It's so funny opening this series. I'm so used to having boxes that have nothing in them that I almost just put this to the side and grab the next thing to show you. But there is something in the inside, so let's take a look. Here are our 2 Pop-Tarts. Here is the front of the package, and here is the back. To open my package, I just kind of pulled the top apart until it started like widening. I didn't want to cut it with scissors. That way it wouldn't look, it wouldn't look the same as the other one. So hopefully this way makes it a little more reusable. Now my packaging says it's non-frosted or unfrosted, but it kind of gives the impression of frosted to me. Either way, it's a very nice miniature, and I am extremely happy to have it. Here is how the top looks. So bright in here because of my lights that it's kind of hard to see the back, but it's just kind of beige and plain. And I'm certainly catching the feeling that I should have eaten before I started filming this video. And here are our 2 Twinkies. Very realistic, completely image accurate. And I've seen somebody be curious as to if these things are completely accurate with a cream filling, and I'm sad to report, guys, that they don't have a filling. They are just straight rubber. So don't bother wasting your product by cutting it in half, because you're not going to find anything. And lastly, in this capsule, we got Cheez-Its. And this is definitely one of my go-to snacks whenever I'm hungry. This and the occasional goldfish can definitely be a best friend when the hunger sets in. Here is a closer look at the details on the packaging of the Cheez-Its box. I love all of MiniVerse's details and all their accuracy. Can't beat it. And here is a look at all the items that we received in our first capsule of our Real Mini Brands by MiniVerse. Let's get to our second capsule. And also to note that these are the items that are found when there is a pinhole on the top of the Z. Now let's see what we can find when the pinhole is at the top of the C. There are 1 down, there are 2 down. How adorable is this Baby Bell cheese wheel? And a cheese wheel that is removable from its little wax cover. How adorable. My mind is blown. Truly lovely part about it is that all of it is replaceable and reusable. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I think that these miniatures are awesome. And here is a look at our Pop-Tarts, which are very nicely made, and they are frosted. And now that I see both of them out of the package, I can now tell that these are the frosted ones and the other ones are the plain. Although it was not that much of a difference in the paint, but different enough whereas though I can tell the difference. And in our second bag, we received the Eggo Buttermilk Waffles. There come 2 in a pack, and here are the 2 waffles. Very nicely made miniatures. And the last Real Brands mini found in the second bag is this Strawberries Briars ice cream with a scooper. I absolutely cannot wait to get this open, and I love this idea. This concept is very well thought out, I think. And as just like our first Breyers ice cream. The container does open and it allows us to put in our strawberry kinetic sand or our ice cream. I was so right in being excited about this series. I absolutely adore it. It is so right up my alley. I've always complained about these packages coming empty and nothing being in them, and why are we paying this much for these miniatures when there's nothing involved other than a bag or box. But I have got to say, they have changed the game on this one. They have definitely stepped their game up, and I am not mad at it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And here again are all the Real Brands minis that we were able to find in our second capsule. So let's get to our third. Now let's take a look at the capsule with a pinhole on the middle of the E and see what we get. 1 down, 2 down. Our 2 brown paper bags. And in our capsule with the pinhole in the middle of the E, we received the Klondike 2-pack. We received the Uncrustables peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich. As you can see, the details go all the way around the box. Very nice images. Oh, this is too precious. One of my favorite ice creams is an ice cream sandwich. The Neapolitan especially. But I will take a Klondike any day. Very nicely made. Loving the chocolate wafer cookie and the cream center. Very, very nice miniature. And next we have Uncrustables. Very nice concept, but I have definitely had them and been like, I could have done anything else other than eat these. But I see the point. It's a very nice miniature, very well made, and I'm happy to have it. And in our second bag, we received the chocolate Breyers ice cream, some Texas barbecue sauce Pringles, and lastly we received a wheel of the Laughing Cow cheese. And we're going to take some of our chocolate sand and place it into our container. And here is our chocolate Breyers ice cream. Totally giving all the vibes that I'm trying to get. Loving it. Loving this series. Now let's take a look at our Pringles. As you can see, our Pringles come with a freshness seal. And that is too precious to have that detail. Actual Pringles, guys. Actual individually sliced Pringles. Cannot beat MiniVerse's commitment to detail. Bar none, top of the line. Could have used these on my flight to Paris. Take a look at this Laughing Cow original cheese wheel. As you can see, there is a tab that goes completely around the canister, and it is reusable if you are gentle. How totally adorable and accurate, man. Just the accuracy is bananas on this series. And here is a look at our cheese outside of its wrapper. I am highly impressed with this series. I love the fact that when you open the little containers or you open the packaging, you actually have something there to represent the item. I am just, I'm obsessed. How Saeed said from my miniature things, I'm obsessed with this series. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Will you be buying any of this series? Do you own any of this series? And if you do own any, what is your favorite miniature out of this series? I have to say, I love the way that the bacon looks, and I am so happy with the ice cream. The ice cream of this series is just a highlight. And as you can see, it did go back in its packaging. so that it looks like I never even touched it, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that I can take it out, put it back. All in all, I can say I am very happy with this series. I think that these are miniatures that are definitely worth investing in. I would be interested to know how the material of some of these miniatures will hold up, i.e. the ones that have more of like a slime or, I don't know, custardy type substance, i.e. the jams and the peanut butter. And I can personally say that kinetic sand that I have owned in the past, if it was left out of sealed containers, after a while it started losing a little bit of that stickiness or the magnetic factor. So that's definitely something to be conscious of and to pay attention to as far as these miniatures go. But for the grand picture or overall scale, I would say that these miniatures are very, very good additions to any dollhouse or any 1/6 scale collector's collection. And here's a look at my remix. I made a chocolate and cookies and cream sundae with peanuts and a ice cream sandwich just to add a little more decadence to it all. Let me know what you guys think of this remix. And I have to say that I love this series. It is so nice to be able to have the products and then something that's actually in them, or to have our ingredients actually in them. It is wonderful. So let me know if you guys got this series and how you plan on using it. Are these minis a pass or a buy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Our next episode of Life with Aries will actually be posted after Halloween. I have to get out my Halloween content because Halloween is easily one of my favorite holidays. So, with that being said, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you check out our Halloween content, and I will show you the conclusion of the Lynx and Aries saga when we return after Halloween. Okay, now we have quite a few episodes because I have not shouted out comments in about 3 episodes. Spilled tea and secrets revealed. On that episode, we got quite a few comments, and I was so happy and so pleased that so many of you reached out to me about the butterfly pea tea. I still have not tried the tea, but I am definitely going to after getting you all's recommendations. The comment that I wanted to highlight from that specific episode, and I do thank everyone for their comment, but the specific comment that I wanted to highlight was from Mackie Mac 65. And Mackie Mac has her own channel, and I will be sure to put the name of her channel in the editing. So make sure you check her content out. She does dolls and unboxings, and she has a very creative mind. So I enjoy her. Perhaps you would if you give her a chance. And her comment was, "Girl, why my mouth went agape when I saw her fiance walk in the room with the with the little what do you call it, scream face." I love that. First off, I'm gleaning. I like your intro. I like your icon visible in the corner and the subscribe notice on the other end. Great tutorial on the tea, getting ideas. And in real life, the tea changes to blue when adding ice. It is good. And lastly, can you say fatal attraction? Looking forward to the next episode. Thank you so much, Miss Mackie Mac. And we had the pleasure of conversing. She asked me some questions, and I wanted to help her out because she's a new content creator, and She just wants to perfect her craft. And I appreciate that in any way that I can help. I'm always here. So thank you so much for your comment. And yeah, it was kind of crazy seeing my fiance walk out. Well, timeline wise, he wasn't my fiance at the time that he did the show. But yeah. Spoiler alert. We're gonna go ahead and skip to the next thing because I don't want to say too much about what's going on. But I appreciate you taking notice of the things that I'm trying to do to make my channel better. I can say that as a newer creator myself, it has definitely been a learning curve. I did not have anyone doing YouTube when I started. I actually had my really good friend who inspires Deirdre. She was doing Instagram and TikTok, and she was like, you should use these and this and that. And I'm like, I don't like short form content. I mean, it's cool. I have the hardest time, if y'all can believe it or not, condensing my content to be in short form. So I respect anybody that can get their point across in that little window, but I have a hard time. So she inspired me to start YouTube through her social media journey. And she's been wonderful enough to be, as I like to call her, my social media correspondent. She helps me out whenever I don't know something. And then for the most part, I'm not a gatekeeper. So I will be happy to tell y'all, you know, I've gone to YouTube University. Truth be told, I've gone to YouTube University. I have learned most of the stuff that I am doing through YouTube tutorials from people who have been doing it before me and are awesome enough to share their knowledge. I hope that I can become one such person who, you know, if I know something, I will definitely share it. You know, I love the more you know. That's definitely my claim to fame. And yeah, so thank you so much for taking notice, and your encouraging and kind words keep me going. So thank you so much, Mackie Mac. Our next video is Pop for New Love. And on that video, we got quite a few comments, and I really appreciate every last one of them. A person that needs no introduction, but I so appreciate her taking the time out to watch my content. And that is Da La La La. I think I said the right amount. Yeah, La La. Da La La. She has her own channel, of course. Most of you know this. Because she has way more subscribers and she's been doing it a lot longer than me. And she's worked hard for it. So congrats, sis. You're doing it. And she said, hey, this was very intriguing. Love the humor, but also the deeper insights too. Yay! For a like match. Which, yeah, tough pill for me to swallow. But hey, it happened. I'm working through it. We're gonna get past it. Thank you so much, as I said, for taking the time out to watch my content and for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate your feedback. Our next commenter, and I think I definitely need to answer this one because if she had these questions, I know quite a few of you maybe had the same questions. So I'm definitely going to acknowledge this comment. This comment, of course, comes from a very loyal subscriber and commenter, Miss Spicy Shaw Doll. And Spicy Shaw, this time around, said, questions. So was this the secret Kyle was urging Lennox to tell Aries around the time of the Paris trip? Or was that just about the photo shoot with the models? So it's more, but I'll stop there. So yes, the balloon pop episode was the secret that they were discussing. Trust. Whoever was urging him to tell the truth and be on the right path will definitely earn cool points with me when I'm tallying up my who's going to be on camera list. I'm an Aries. Don't cross me. Thank you so much for joining me today as we explored the new MiniVerse Real Brands, which I can honestly say I think is the best series until the purses and shoes come out. I can't personally wait until the new series of the mini fashions comes out, which I don't have a release date yet for when they will be available in the States. I know that they are currently available in Australia. So if you are a friend down under, please purchase and send me pictures, or at least tell me how good they are. Because, yeah, I definitely can't wait for that one. But thank you guys so much for your continued support of my channel. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes and thoughts and prayers during my time of bereavement. It has not been easy, and I know that we are all going through things, and I hope to always be a source of light and a source of joy. And yeah, if you are not subscribed, I would hope that you would consider subscribing so that you don't miss future content. Make sure you hit the alert bell so you don't miss future content. And if you are subscribed, please, when you get the notification that a new episode has come up, check it out, even if it's just for a few moments, and share your thoughts. Give me a like. Help the algorithm to take notice so that we can extend our family even more than we have. I look forward to our next visit, and as always, remember to do your best even if no one else thinks it's enough, because for me, you will always be enough. Have a good one and take care until our next visit. Bye, guys.